As I mentioned, USAID is currently partnering with the government to support the call to action for a TB-free India. The health minister recently launched this national campaign to mobilize support from corporate leaders and civil society in April. The U.S. National Institutes of Health is supporting a multi-million-dollar research network to strengthen TB research and infrastructure and improve India's ability to prevent, detect, and treat TB. CDC is also partnering with Indian institutions to strengthen TB diagnosis and treatment. Now, just a few minutes ago, we had the opportunity to meet with corporate leaders to discuss why it makes sense for them to support this effort. Corporate leaders and civil society and other healthcare organizations, and we had a very productive meeting. And I am hopeful that many of them will join in this cause. And we're very grateful and excited that Mr. Tata and Mr. Bachchan are here today to discuss their role as champions for the call to action. And I'd first like to welcome Mr. Tata to make a few remarks about how corporate leaders can contribute to ending TB. And Mr. Tata, I turn it over to you, followed by Mr. Bachchan and Dr. Prasad. Thank you.
I feel that this is not just a government responsibility, it's just not an industrial responsibility, it's a responsibility that each of us carries. If we help create an awareness in terms of early detection, early diagnosis, the right kind of treatment, if we support the government in what has been a very effective campaign, we can arrest this as we have polio and smallpox in the past. So for me, it's a great privilege to be here, and I've always thought in my life that I'd like to be involved in something that makes a difference. And if we can make a difference in this area, I think all of us should be very pleased. Proud, perhaps, is too selfish a word, but pleased that we have been able to rid our country of something that could and would be a very silent killer. We need a prosperous country of healthy people if we plan to go through the journey that we have in terms of economic growth. And it's a great pleasure and privilege to be involved in something as important as this. So thank you very much.
I feel that alienating people from society because they are suffering from a particular stigma is wrong, and we should correct that. I feel that we can all sit here and discuss to the media lovely words and lovely ideas and lovely thoughts, but I want to still instill in the people that are going to be looking after this campaign that it is the worker who is going to go out into the fields, into the rural areas, into the smaller villages, to inculcate in them this theory that here is a medication that can cure you, and that is not a stigma. It is something that you should not use to get rid of certain members of your own society. So it is that worker that is actually the most important person. I say this because during the time of the polio campaign, of which we were very successful with, it was the worker that actually went into very dangerous terrains all throughout the country to administer those 2 drops of polio vaccine. And that is why today India is polio-free after a huge effort of almost 8 years. I do hope that whenever a construct is made, Ambassador and Mr. Tata and Dr. Prasad, of how this operation is going to work, that we choose very dedicated workers. And I do hope that the government of India and various states where these people go and work are given the encouragement and the facility to be able to go out and work in these fields, because they are the people that will be actually responsible for bringing notice to us where help is required. As I said, I am now committed to this cause, and wherever the government of India, or this group through USAID and the Union wishes and desires me to operate, I shall be more than happy to do this. Thank you.